Hello everyone, hello, welcome to the 3M challenge. I'm your host, the Great Creepypasta, and today at 3M tonight, 3 of you guys wants me to summon this character from Creepypasta, and I will do it. So shout out to these 3. I'm showing you guys right now what they commented. Follow them on their YouTube channel. Their link will be down in the description below. Copy out the video. Let's do this thing. We're summoning Dr.Smiley. Yes. So let me explain about the 3M challenge. It is the Tower Chrono activity where goons, goblins, socially, etc., all the supernatural power as max around 3 a.m. That's when it's high. Goes back down to normal for you. So, we're going to be doing a reaction video to summon Dr.Smiley. Now, anyone has not had a doctor's appointment, do not summon this one. Because it's a bad idea. Very bad. So, here's how it's going to go. I think this might be my first time summoning Dr.Smiley, or second, third. I've lost track, but it might be my first. I don't know, to be honest. So, here's how the challenge goes. There's one rule in this 3M challenge that you all have to follow. And every YouTuber knows this 3M challenge rule. Set your alarm clock for 5 or 10 minutes before 3 a.m. Put cold water in your face to help you wake up. Make yourself presentable. Read the instructions 2 times before you start. And, have water, milk, soda, tea, hot chocolate, no coffee, because coffee will keep up all night long. And that's the instructions. Now, the thing is, if you do not do that number 1 rule in the 3M challenge, say, for example, if you wake up at 3 a.m., do like half the challenge complete, or complete the challenge like fully, even if you're half asleep or not presentable and didn't have those drinks before you start, the challenge will not work. You have completely to be wide awake to start. So here's how it goes. Set your alarm clock for 5 or 10 minutes before 3 a.m. Put cold water in your face to help you wake up. Make yourself presentable. Have water, milk, soda, tea, hot chocolate, no coffee. Coffee keep up all night long. Read the instructions 2 times before you start. Next, turn off all the lights, go in your bedroom, close the door, lock it, sit on your bed, watch the story until the very end. It might be 5 minutes or 6 minutes long. We will see glitching and his ghost appear. Now, one thing I want to tell you all before we start. It's literally this. Do not cheat under any circumstances. Do not watch a 6-minute video to react to it in order to summon this creepypasta. Do not watch it for a minute, or a minute 30 seconds, or 30 seconds, even if the video is long or not. You must watch all the way from top to finish in order to complete the challenge. Do not disrespect the 3M challenge rule. It's really bad, and don't do it. I would recommend do not do it. Otherwise, the challenge will not work. So you must watch the video from top to finish. Now, if anyone wants to see the link that I'm going to be doing a reaction to summon Dr.Smiley, that link will be down in the description below. And shoutouts to all subscribers will be down in the description below as well. Now, let's do this thing. Let's react to Dr.Smiley. Let's do it. Okay, so this is the video that we're going to be watching from top to finish. I can already tell that it's glitching. So, let's do this thing. This is going to be fun, and I wonder where she got those red eyes from. Let's watch. Let's know her story. Let's do this thing.
My name is Dr.Smiley, but don't get it mixed up. I'm not an ordinary doctor. Unlike my fellow professionals who do their best to cheat death, I cannot relegate myself to something so vulgar. In return, I receive it with a warm hug and hold my patients do the same. I like to select them carefully. I follow them and study their behavior before taking the step. I had been following a fascinating young woman with an empty gaze for some time. I was sure she would be an exemplary patient. It was her deep, dark bags under her eyes and her expression of exhaustion that greeted me when I met her in an alley on the way home. I only needed to stand in front of her and smile. I grabbed her hand and kissed it. "I will help you," I said. I saw a flash of hope appear in her empty gaze, and I knew immediately that she would follow me. She did. We walked hand in hand to my office, located in an old block of buildings on the outskirts. Nobody would say that there was a health clinic there. But for me, it was my workplace and a second home. Here, I held my patients, tired of their own existence, to accept death. We went up in silence to the 5th floor, the last one. I opened the door and invited her in with the same smile as before. We went inside, and then I closed the door behind us.
Oh no.
There's nothing like home. I invited her to sit on the big sofa in the living room while I went to the kitchen for 2 glasses of water. I needed to enjoy that moment alone. You didn't need to be in front of her to perceive her nervousness and hear her heart race. After filling the second glass, I calmly returned to the living room.
Oh no.
I found her sitting down. She was finally showing some kind of expression on her face. "What's the matter, dear?" I asked her as I offered her one of the glasses and sat across from her. The young woman turned pale and pointed behind me. I didn't need to look back to know what she was pointing at. That? Don't worry, there are remains of an emergency operation. Sometimes things get complicated. Her eyes looked at me curiously for a moment, but soon they dimmed as before. I was both amazed and fascinated by how little life they had. But enough talking. I got up and took her hand again, leading her this time to my operation room, slightly lit by an emergency light. Even though she could barely see, I knew every inch of the room. So showing off my best manners, I guided her to the stretcher in the center of the room. She got on it automatically. At that moment, I went back to the entrance and turned on the light. I waited for her reaction. "What is that?" she said in horror as she pointed to one of the shelves full of jars. That, my dear, are samples of my patients. The last one resisted a lot while I was catting her. Later, I discovered that she had a strange disease that made her blood cells die, so her body had turned off. I saw terror on her face. The young woman sat up straight on the stretcher and tried to escape, but she had given me time to get my syringe ready. One should always be prepared at work. I grabbed her tight and stabbed her in the neck, injecting the drug. "Shh, don't be afraid. I'm here to help you," I whispered in her ear. The girl wanted to scream, but her body had already fallen asleep. Submerged in a deep sleep, I settled her again on the stretcher. I was finally able to prepare for surgery. I was impatient, but I had to do things right.
Never go out with a stranger who says he's a doctor.
Safety always comes first. Then I took the case with the
Don't
medical
ever do that,
instruments out of the
subscribers.
closet. I put them on the surgical trolley and placed it next to the stretcher. As I put on my gloves and mask, I heard her complain. I turned around with a kind smile on my face. "Welcome back, sleepyhead," I said as I selected the scalpel. The young woman gradually regained consciousness and began to writhe more and more as my smile faded. That disgusted me. Couldn't she see that I was trying to help her face death? Was no one going to thank me for my work or my kindness? No,
they can't if they're dead.
I raised the scalpel angrily and stabbed her violently in the stomach. I started rummaging inside her as she writhed and squealed in pain. I like to keep the patient alive while I examine them. It's much more fun to see how the organs continue to function even when exposed. And I always tried to make them feel comfortable, but I didn't feel like treating her well after so much disdain from her. After opening her stomach and kidney, she finally stopped moving, and I got bored. I cut a small piece from her insides and dropped it into a jar. A new sample for my collection, I thought with a smile. I looked at her face. Her eyes were wide open and blood draped from her mouth. I stifled a giggle. The face they put on at the end is always very funny. I sighed and proceeded to remove my gloves while thinking, another successful operation.
Wow, just wow. Okay, so one quick lesson to all of you, because I already can tell that it's glitchy even more. Never go out with a stranger who says he's a doctor and saying he can help you if you're on drugs or not and stuff, because, if you go to a abandoned building with someone saying that he is a doctor, run the other way. Because if he is a doctor, he would bring you to an actual hospital and stuff, like an actual hospital with, bright lights and stuff. And a big building. Other than that, he's just one that wants to just kill you. And how can anyone say, "Thank you so much for getting me, this and that," if they're dead? How the fucking shit can they do that? Ugh, no wonder Slenderman's trying to have me to avoid this guy. But at least in Creepypasta Mansion, Smiling Dr.Smiley is, helping out the creepypastas if a few are injured the right way. Me and Slendy had to talk to the real Dr.Smiley and tell him to do it the right way, helping out creepypastas if they get injured. Kind of like Jeff the Killer. Jeff the Killer mostly sometimes get injured after doing stabbing practice with Lou and stuff, or on his killing spree and stuff. What? It's info. Creepypasta land. And the phone's glitching more. Okay, alright. I think he's here. Oh, shit. Oh, fuck. I'm not ready for my checkup. I'm like Skelly Spleen. I'm not afraid to use it. Come on out, Dr.Smiley. I'm not afraid of you. Where are you? Come on. Oh, shit. I hear footsteps. What the hell? Okay.
Ready for your checkup.
Dr. Smiley! No, I'm not ready for my checkup. Shouldn't you be at the Slenderman mansion? Being Slenderman's little helper? Hey, no. You stay over there. Stay over there. Let on! What the fuck was that? Okay, let's review on what the fuck was that. Okay, so we watch his video to the very end. We see glitching. We see his ghost appear like 32 times. Next, we see more glitching. The lights go out. I hold my Scallius blade. Then we hear footsteps. Next, we hear and see him. And then I'm telling him to stay back, because I heard 1 or 2 footsteps. He was walking towards me. That was creepy. And then I run to turn on the light. As soon as I turn on the light, we hear flashing lights and vanishing sounds. Only means one thing. It's for him. Oh, it's for him. We made it. Okay, guys, I hope you'll enjoy. Please like and subscribe. I'm going to see if he lets me something. Okay, so far, I don't see anything yet. What the fuck? That wasn't there before. It says, ready for your checkup? With a smiley face? No. I'm good. Never. Fuck you, Dr. Smiley. I'm not taking a damn checkup from you. Never. Over my dead body, you ain't. Nope. Okay. I hope you enjoyed. Please like and subscribe. This was insane. Look at the note. Wow, I've never seen anyone write like this. This is really cool. At least he's got good writing sportsmanship. And it is gone. Okay. Yeah, it's 4 a.m. We made it. Okay, guys, I hope you all enjoyed. Please like and subscribe. I'm going to see you all in the next one. Have an amazing day. I'm going to go take a shower and go to bed. And go to your normal, regular doctors. Not at 3 a.m. summoning Dr. Smiley. I'm going to take a shower and go to bed. Alright. Bye, guys. This was insane. I'll see you on the next one. Have a good day. And bye-bye. Ciao.